So I was only able to pull the new SR Todoroki in his school uniform, so I thought I would showcase this new character to you guys here. He is an SR character, which means he's not going to be the greatest, and even with his abilities, I've said it before, but I don't think he's that amazing, but I still got him to level 70. I've gotten him to the 7th ability board because that's when his cooldowns are the lowest here. I think his final skill is going to be a 4-turn cooldown, which is his best cooldown, so it was worth getting there. For his abilities itself, plus Ultra is 400% damage to a single opponent, a high chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns, also decreases opponent's plus Ultra move skill impact by 25% for 3 turns. This is pretty cool, makes it so that they're obviously... this is pretty cool, it's very specific to a boss, because sometimes a boss... This is pretty cool. The high chance to burn is really nice. Decreasing the opponent's plus ultra move is very specific, but can be very helpful. His first action skill is an AoE 200%, low chance of freezing the opponent, which is like 20%, and lowers the chance of all allies burning for 3 turns. That's a 5-turn cooldown. And then the second action skill is a low chance of burning, same AoE 200%, but 3 turns lowers chance of freezing. So it's kind of the opposite effects there. Makes sense because the freeze is going to resist the fire, and the fire is going to resist the freeze. And it's kind of like a different version of the Green Derby, where he has double AoE skills with the burning chance and stuff like that. And same as like the UR Derby, where it's double AoE skills with the certain status elements. Unfortunately, because he's an SR, his low chance is actually way lower than those, you know, the UR characters, such as the Green Todoroki and the Derby, and of course less damage. And he's missing a lot of a kit to be a really good VE tower character, but I'll go through the auto skills real quickly. Increases speed by 45% for 1 turn when the wave starts. Also increases the character's ability to cause burning and freezing every turn up to 5 times. This is nice, having that go up every single turn. I think it's a 5% increase, so making a 35% extra, meaning by the 5th turn, he will have a 50% chance of freezing, and I think this high chance of burning will be guaranteed at that point, which is cool. It may be a little bit too late for VE Tower, but it's still handy to say the very least. His auto skill 2 decreases the power of all opponents by 20% for 3 turns when HP is 50% or lower. Increases power of all allies by 10% when HP is 50% or higher. So he's missing the crit chance. He's missing the plus ultra gauge gain. That would have been really helpful, especially since he has very high cooldowns, to say the very least, 4 and 5. No technical hits within those 2 skills. So it's going to be really hard to use him in VE Tower if they keep doing the traditional way where you need criticals, technicals maxed out in order to get the best score. And that's why I don't think he's going to be that crazy. For his auto skills, I would recommend you get that plus ultra gauge, increase the rates at the very least, so you can just keep on spamming that high chance to burn. It's going to be his best status element that he can do. I haven't obviously got it here, but I'll slowly get there eventually if I do need it. And then his protection skills is kind of ass, don't worry about that. So let's jump into VE Tower and see how he performs. So we're going to do the S difficulty versus the Deku and Muscular, which is on the Mirio floor. And for the team build, we will have Todoroki. He needs his STR bonus character, which will be Kirishima for the buffs. And then I will probably give... Then I'm just going to bring Jiro in here just to lower defense, get some status ailments, why not? So we'll give him the Avenger Awaits, level 95, just so he gets the overall stat boost, because that's going to be pretty nice to have on him, just for showcase sake, since I won't be able to get him to level 90 anytime soon. And then for the rest, we will just have some sort of lowering cooldowns, health stuff, just so we don't overkill. And that should be it. We get the power increases from Avenger Weights by bringing a red and blue, crit rate by bringing Aizawa, and DST for speed, I guess, since he gets a lot of speed on the first turn, if that means anything. Alright, so he is in a unique costume. This is the first time he's wearing like the coat and like the little body armor thingy, which is cool. And we will definitely choose the high cooldown first, so the freeze. And we will decrease defense, we'll taunt, and then we will freeze. Oh, it wasn't a freeze. So we got no status ailments. which is cool. Now, I want to double check. They're not immune to getting burned or freeze. Okay, so Deku's only immune to freeze until I think we take out Muscular. But we can still burn. Not like it's going to do too much damage, but it still helps. So we got the burn, which is nice. Remember, we got 10%, I think, increase in the burn and freeze chance. So he's actually looking really good just because of that. I think the only thing he's lacking is that critical rate and the technical hits. That's going to be the job for the Hot Pot Party. As you can see, double buff there. And then I guess it's a turnover. So here's another problem, is those cooldowns are really, really, really bad. Because now we have to wait an extra turn just so we can see some skills. I would say, if you're going to try and use them in VE Tower, definitely just go for the Ice move first. And that will come back as soon as, like, really soon. Because look, we just did, like, 3 turns of normal attacks, which is not really what you want. We'll go for the burn again. And I forgot. So there we go. We got the burn, which is nice. I'm going to start lowering the defense really quickly. After I do my set of skills here. Make sure we taunt here so we don't die. Freeze maybe? No freeze. He's still resisted. Okay. Yeah, a lot of bosses these days do and will resist the burn and the freezes. So Todoroki becomes less and less likely to use these days. But still, regardless, it's still a good option to have. Let's just see what his animation is like. It's just a fat fire punch for 27,000 damage. Alright. So yeah, not really much of a damage. We did get the burn again, which is cool. But that's pretty much going to be it for that Todoroki showcase. He's nice and cleaned up with that outfit. Let me know what you guys think about this Todoroki. I'm going to end the video here. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You know what? Hold on. For the people that watch to the very end, we will do one single summon. One single summon on the Endeavor banner and see what our luck gets, because I'm still actually looking for the memory, the SR memory, and it looks like we're not going to get it. Okay, so stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.